Across another gate, and again it's one of the farm owners or big landowners in this area, and I think he really protects his privacy or whatever, or his land. Still, what can you say? It's his land. We all have to usually play by the rules. So it reminds me of a Robert Heinlein quote, because we are all essentially free men. We're all governed by consent. And one of the things that he said, I think it was, we all acquiesce to the laws that govern us, and those that I agree with, I will happily obey. And the ones that I don't, I will happily break, or will break. So, yeah, I'm a great believer in things like Magna Carta and the original Bill of Rights. It's one of the greatest documents ever written, I think, regarding the individualities of man. It's a shame nowadays it's totally corrupted, and we no longer live in that kind of society where we are free. But personally, it's another thing about freedom and everything else. It's all about personal responsibility as well. And if you can't take personal responsibility, then technically you shouldn't really be free, should you? I don't know. Great philosophical and moral questions to be answered on another day. When I was in the Philippines, I spent a lot of time under what I call it, the tree of thought. I used to spend, literally hours, because there wasn't really much anything to do, just contemplating life and stuff, and the things that make us what we are. Not what we are physically. Technically we're a walking bag of water. So it's our consciousness and everything else, that the things that drive the mind. Who could say that Stephen Hawking, if he didn't have his illness, would have been what he was, when he died? Who could say people like Charles Manson or someone else, who, if they had the right breaks in life, could have gone on to being someone better, a Stephen Hawking, let's say. It's like Feynman talked about a little bit. It was all about when you get into quantum physics and everything else. We start moving more and more into the realms of possibility or probability. If I didn't bend over at that time to pick up that penny, that arrow that bullet just missed me. It's all those probabilities. It's like the whole time paradox thing as well. If I went back in time, would I and killed my grandfather? Would I exist? Because then I wouldn't have been able to go back in time. Anyway. Going back, I think I'm going back down a route I came up on once, which is a lot better going down, and I'll get back to you and we can talk some philosophy later.